Some shows take 3 or 4 episodes to get good. These aren't those shows. If you want something dark, gripping, and hard to turn on from the very first episode, this list is for you. We're going to start things off with a superb Netflix series that's one of the best dark shows you can find.
It's statistically rare for serial killers to cross racial lines.
It's also statistically significant that the Klan kills black people.
This is Mindhunter, a psychological thriller series set in the late 1970s and follows 2 FBI agents who start interviewing imprisoned serial killers in an effort to understand how these murderers think. What makes Mindhunter so good is how tense and unsettling it feels without needing to rely on cheap thrills. The conversations with the killers are often more disturbing than the show's actual crime scenes, and this is one of those series that gets under your skin just through the atmosphere and the psychology of it all. It's dark, intelligent, and easy to get hooked on, and if you like crime stories that feel serious and a little chilling, you'll definitely want to give Mindhunter a watch. By the way, this show is a masterpiece, but I put it slightly lower on this list because it's not quite as fast starting as the other shows. Our number 6 series you can find on Paramount Plus. It's a crime thriller called Mayor of Kingstown, and it's set in a Michigan town where the prisons are the center of everything and follows a man who acts as a power broker between inmates, guards, cops, and gangs. Mayor of Kingstown is a raw and intense show and throws you into a brutal system where nobody really has clean hands and every choice seems to lead to more chaos. The show does a really good job of pulling you into its world very quickly, and the town feels very real with its own dark, broken ecosystem. It's a place where pressure and danger could explode at any moment, and if you want something gritty, heavy, and full of constant underlying menace, Mayor of Kingstown is a solid bet. Up next is an HBO Max series that's a strong fit for this list because of how quickly it pulls you into its world.
Sophia, I thought you was still at,
Arkham? No. I've been rehabilitated.
This is The Penguin, a hard-edged gangster epic that follows Oz Cobb as he tries to climb to the top of Gotham's criminal underworld in the aftermath of the city's collapse. Colin Farrell is fantastic in the role of the Penguin, and this series does a great job of making Gotham feel dirty, unstable, and dangerous without needing superheroes to carry it. It's not at all a comic book show like you might expect, and much more of a grimy crime saga. It's tense and very easy to get hooked on once the ambition, violence, and backroom maneuvering start kicking in. If you're in the mood for something mean and crime heavy with a constant feeling of pressure, you'll find The Penguin is a great watch. At number 4 is an old school noir style series that is much darker than you might initially think. It's Netflix's Ripley, a show about a struggling grifter in the early 1960s who steps into a world of privilege, beauty, and deception, turning him into something far more dangerous than anyone imagined. Ripley is a very controlled and hypnotic series with striking black and white cinematography. The whole thing's about the slow unraveling of a man with no real moral center and who's willing to do anything to maintain his facade. It's dark in a colder, more psychological way, and once the lies start piling up, it becomes very hard to stop watching. Ripley is a great pick when you're in the mood for something sleek, sinister, and very gripping. If you've been enjoying the list so far, make sure to subscribe because on this channel, we're all about helping you find the best series worth your time every week. All right, now let's check out the top 3. Our next series is very different than the others on this list, but it's just as good. It's Netflix's Dark, a sci-fi mystery series about the disappearance of a child in a small German town that quickly opens into something much bigger, stranger, and far more disturbing. This is a very dense but carefully constructed show. It's very mind-bending and cerebral, with every episode adding more pieces to a puzzle that keeps getting more mysterious the deeper it goes. There's something extremely off about this small town, and this show will keep you sucked in with a thick atmosphere and a strong desire to know what is really going on. If you like a show that uses your brain a little bit, this is the kind of series that can completely take over your life for a while. At number 2 is one of the all-time great noir series.
You ever see something like this?
No, sir.
This is a world where nothing is solved. There are broader ideas at work.
This is HBO's True Detective, the anthology show about police investigations that unearth the personal and professional secrets of those involved. True Detective, and Season 1 in particular, is a very atmospheric, haunting, and masterfully created series. It pulls you in right away with its unsettling feel and bleak, serious tone. It quickly gives you the sense that something much uglier is going on beneath the surface, and with great performances in every season, it's a really gripping watch. True Detective is a very easy show to get hooked on and is a perfect pick when you want something grim and hard to shake. Then at number 1 on our list is the crime drama Ozark. It's about a financial advisor who has a money laundering deal go bad, forcing him to move his family to the Missouri Ozarks to appease a ruthless drug boss. Ozark is a very tense and unforgiving series. It gets good right away from the first episode, and it's a show that feels like everything could all come crashing down at any moment. It's a very addictive watch in which the suspense feels like it's peaking at every moment. If you're looking for a show in which the tension never lets up and always has you hitting the next episode, Ozark is one of the best shows you can find. Which of these series is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again soon.